Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sudarshan. Today, in this session, let me summarize before getting into the topic. Till now, we have covered so many stories for the past 3 weeks, as well as we have talked about witness, motivational, and new topics have been added in the playlist, as well as now we are seeing the benefits of uploading consistently. Well, apart from this YouTube, the story videos are being more consistent apart from all these things, but I try to see that make all the topics consistent as much as possible. But what I have done is that in the very beginning of my YouTube journey, what I did was I made a definition that to be very consistent, that is not to give up under any kind of situation. So what happened is when I started, it was continuous. Suddenly there was a break in between due to some reason. So what happened was, okay, whatever happens, let us try to face it out. Let's try to overcome it, because by getting scared, this is not going to work. So only if you're going to open up, everything is going to become possible. So what I did was, after another week, I started back on my journey. From there, it started every single day, and there has been no break in the YouTube since I started. Also decided not to take break under any kind of situation, unless there is an issue, there will be no break. So what is, because only if there is a technical issue occurs, there might be a break comes. Till then, no such kinds of breaks are available. Until then, it's a continuous process. It is like I'm going to school every single day. It is like I'm presenting myself in a school every single day. This is how I present myself. As well as in the motivational videos, I have covered so much of things like importance of time management, how to be focused without getting disturbed, as well as how to be positive. Well, that topic itself made me more confident, as well as made me happiness to do video consistently without fail. But in my case, what I am looking towards is that to reach millions of subscribers in this thing. Even though still, since due to no resources available, I'm not able to promote my videos. So what happens there, once it starts to promote it, all my videos goes viral automatically. Because since due to some lack of money, I'm not able to promote. So what it did was, let's start with a small thing so that you can reach up the big one. Because it's like an atom. How? Atom is the smallest particle of an element. Even a tiny particle of an element splits into infinite number of molecules. I'm presenting myself like an atom. How I split my mind into infinite number of molecules. This is how I frame and think when I feel just like take a break. Because taking a break is not suitable to me, because you have to make it, unless you don't go to sleep. This is how I keep my mindset. Unless there is a technical issues or there is some problem occurs, break will come. Till then, no such kinds of break or no such kind of excuses is present in my channel. Now, hope you would have understand now what is my kind of situation and what is the way I present my YouTube and what is my regular consistency, as well as you can see how I'm posting videos every single day without fail. Okay guys, now this is the topic over. Now let me tell you what is the story between. It is nothing but two things. What are they? They are nothing but butterfly and an insect. Well, you would have heard this butterfly and insect everywhere, because this butterfly and insect is applicable everywhere in the world. The story is that how insect gets to know the story of a butterfly which has not known in its life. It is like if me as a butterfly and some my friend as an insect, I will teach new things, how to become popular, also popular, as well as how to attract millions of love around the world. This is my way of thinking. This kind of thinking we are going to implement into the story. How reality is applicable in the story process, because the person should understand why we are applying reality in a story, so that it will be very interesting. Okay guys, now let's see into the story. Once upon a time, on a beautiful land. The sun was rising in the east direction of Switzerland, which means the sun is rising where the time is 6 a.m. where the sun is about to rise. Because everywhere in the morning when the time is around 6 a.m. or it's around 5:45 or 5:50 a.m. the sun is about to rise, isn't it? Now, what happens is the butterfly was sleeping. What time it waked up? It waked up around 7:45 a.m. It slept the whole night because it was very little tired. Because the previous day, what the butterfly was doing was it was searching all over the Switzerland to get the particular flower, but it was finding difficult to get that flower where there were no flowers available. Still, it is about to come up when it was searching. So what it does? It went back home. We will see the next morning. The night was 10 p.m. where the butterfly was about to sleep. So what happened was it had a very nice sleep. The time was when it woke up it was 7:45 a.m. Even though the sun was rising, the butterfly was sleeping. Now, what for the butterfly is searching? It is searching for flower to pick the petals, which means in some of the video I would have told you about that flower, where in any kind of flower in the center of it there will be petals and segments, isn't it? Why it presents? Because it needs some petals or flowers to eat as a food. Now, in the video of a honey bee, I would have told you that honey bee is a kind of insect where it picks all the petals from all the kinds of flowers to build the hive so that it can produce as a honey. Well, as well as a natural sweet which produces a life supporting system to every human being. Now, this is it. The next statement is that the color of the butterfly is blue, but finally, when it started searching for beautiful flowers, the time was around 8:30 a.m. It has recovered and warmed up itself for a new day. Now, imagine this with the real situation. When you're going to a gym, you slowly warm up so that your body will get automatically used to it. Because when you get up from the bed, your body will feel rigid, where you may feel like I'm not able to walk. It is very stuck, like something. This is how everybody feels. So what happens? Slight warm up turns anything to energy, isn't it? This is the same thing. What it was doing was it was picking up all the petals and serving as a food. Finally, after all warming up, this butterfly started to search the flower, but it took long time to search it because it has to go somewhere to pick the flower, because there was no flowers in the location of the butterfly's house. Now, what we have known is that in the previous day, which means yesterday, the butterfly was searching a rocket flower all over the country of Switzerland, where this butterfly didn't get that flower. So what happened was, the next day when the sun rises, the butterfly started to search the flower. Suddenly, what happened? This is what we are going to see. This is an insect coming from another country. Let's see. Where is this insect from? It is coming from South Africa. Finally, an insect arrived in Switzerland directly from South Africa. Okay, guys? Till now, after we seeing all these things, we are going to see a conversation between a butterfly and an insect. Now, when an insect saw the butterfly, it started to say, "Hello, butterfly." Butterfly went, "Hello, insect." Now, this is what in the previous video I've told you about. This is where the conversation starts with a big thing. Slowly, it ends out this, like an atom, like a small particle of an atom. Now, insect says, "Hello, butterfly." This butterfly replied, "Hello." Now, this butterfly asked insect, "Where are you from?" This insect replied, "I am from South Africa." This is what? bird replied. It is like you're meeting a person, new person, with there is a man or a woman, whoever it may be. You're meeting a person, the questions will be asked. Slowly, friendship develops. And what the question will be asked is, what's your name and where are you from? Because this is a very basic and common questions applied everywhere. Now, this insect said, I'm from South Africa. Again, the same question, this insect asked the butterfly, where are you from? This butterfly replied that I belong to countryside of Switzerland, where the place called Grindelwald. Well, Grindelwald is a very popular place in Switzerland where everybody would get to know about it. Suppose if a person is moving to Switzerland, surely he will get to know about the country called the countryside of Switzerland called Grindelwald, where the surrounding sites are surrounded with mountains as well as the beautiful flowers. It's the same thing. Now, the story is that after the insect got to know about the butterfly, there are some things where insects want to know about the butterfly. It doesn't know that which means that insect doesn't know that the butterfly is popular in very Switzerland. It is like a famous person, king of pop, Michael Jackson. Now, after all this conversation, this insect got to know about the butterfly, that the butterfly has love towards the country, which means it's love towards the country of Switzerland. And this butterfly is very, very popular. This is the very common thing applicable to insect. Now, this insect should understand that this butterfly is a very popular thing in Switzerland, where insect is getting to learn new things from butterfly which has not known in its life. Why? Because this insect wants to gain love in the country of South Africa. These are the tips gained from butterfly. Now, this insect wants to know that this beautiful butterfly belongs to the country of Switzerland, loves painting, drawing, as well as singing. These are the three major things that butterfly loves. Now, how many days this insect stayed in Switzerland? For a maximum amount of 5 days it stayed in Switzerland. Why? Because this insect should know the reality and the mindset as well as the discipline of the butterfly. Because since insect came from South Africa, has landed in the Switzerland, and it is very new to the country, where it would be a bit struggling to get used to that country. Finally, what happened was, after 3-4 days, the insect got used to it. It is also started to feel like I belong to Switzerland. This is how the story goes. Now, after 5 days, the insect got benefited by the butterfly on how to use your mindset to become popular in your country, as well as in whatever it likes. If butterfly likes singing, painting, these insects love dancing, as well as drawing, as well as reading books. This is the habit of insect. So what happens was, the hobbies varies in the between. So as this insect got the tips from the butterfly, this insect made a beautiful journey and returned to South Africa. After 5 days, this insect left Switzerland to move to South Africa again. It is moving back to its country, to South Africa, where it is going to be a famous insect, where every people would be proud of it. Now, finally, when this insect went back to the South Africa, it became popular more than what he expected. Finally, its ambition, the ambition of the insect is it wants to become popular in South Africa, but the result was better than what the insect was expecting. The better result was this insect has become popular in this all over the world, which means it has become popular in the planet called Earth. See how this insect has got benefited by the butterfly by gaining more amount of tips. This is it. From the above conclusion, we can say that this is the friendship between insect and butterfly. Now, you would have understood what the story is about. This is it. See you up in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Keep on watching.